32 teams entered with one dream, but only one could lift football's greatest prize. The FIFA World Cup 2026 delivered unforgettable drama, stunning upsets, incredible goals, and moments that fans will remember forever. Today we are reliving every single round of 32 and round of 16 match in one epic journey. So, let us begin with the very first knockout match. The historic Rose Bowl in Pasadena, officially christened the Los Angeles Stadium for this tournament, played host to the opening match of the knockout stage as co-hosts Canada squared off against South Africa. Entering as favorites under the tactical direction of Jesse Marsch, the Canadians bore the immense weight of a nation's expectations. The atmosphere was electric, with a sea of red and white filling the stands, matched by the vibrant, dancing supporters of Bafana Bafana. It was a gritty, tactical affair with South Africa defending deep and countering with blistering speed. Just as extra time felt inevitable, in the 92nd minute, Steven Eustáquio found a pocket of space on the edge of the area and curled a sensational strike into the top corner. Eustáquio was named player of the match, securing a historic 1-0 victory and sending Canada into the next round. The drama then traveled east to the Houston Stadium, where five-time champions Brazil faced a highly disciplined Japan. Brazil entered as heavy favorites, but the Samurai Blue were determined to orchestrate another giant-killing performance. Before kickoff, the stadium was a kaleidoscope of yellow and blue, filled with the rhythmic beating of Japanese drums and samba chants. Brazil took an early lead through Vinicius Jr., who danced past two defenders before slotting the ball home. Japan responded bravely in the second half, equalizing with a breathtaking counterattack. The match seemed destined for extra time until deep into stoppage time, when Matheus Cunha rose highest to meet a corner, powering a header into the back of the net. Vinicius Jr. took home player of the match honors as Brazil escaped with a hard-fought 2-1 victory to advance. Meanwhile, in Boston, one of the biggest shocks of the entire tournament was brewing at the Gillette Stadium. Germany, boasting a squad of elite European superstars, entered as overwhelming favorites against a resilient Paraguay side. German fans sang with confidence under the afternoon sun, but the Paraguayan contingent created a hostile, passionate wall of noise. Germany dominated possession early, opening the scoring with a brilliant team goal. Yet Paraguay refused to break, fighting back in the second half to score a dramatic equalizer from a set piece. After a scoreless extra time, the match went to penalties. German nerves cracked under the immense pressure, while Paraguay's goalkeeper Orlando Gil became a national hero by saving two spot kicks. Named player of the match, Gil guided Paraguay to a 4-3 penalty shootout victory, leaving the Germans devastated and sending the South Americans through. Over in Monterrey, Mexico, a classic footballing rivalry was renewed as the Netherlands locked horns with Morocco. The Dutch, traditional heavyweights, were favored, but Morocco entered with the pride and defensive steel that defined their legendary run in Qatar. The Estadio BBVA was a boiling pot of noise, with thousands of traveling Moroccan fans turning the arena into a wall of red. The game was an absolute tactical masterpiece, with both sides trading blows in a tense 1-1 draw. Extra time could not separate them, meaning penalties would decide their fate once again. Moroccan goalkeeper Yassine Bounou put on a masterclass, guessing correctly to deny the Dutch twice. Named player of the match, Bounou's heroics sealed a 3-2 victory on penalties, booking Morocco's ticket to the next round, while Dutch hearts shattered on the pitch. The spotlight then turned to Dallas Stadium, where Erling Haaland's Norway faced a physical and dangerous Ivory Coast. Norway, chasing their first major knockout win in decades, were slight favorites, and the atmosphere was tense with anticipation. Haaland opened the scoring early with a trademark powerful run and clinical finish, sending the Norwegian fans into raptures. However, the Ivorians fought back with immense physicality, leveling the score with a stunning long-range strike in the second half. With extra time looming and the tension reaching a breaking point, Haaland struck again in the 85th minute, latching onto a loose ball to smash home the winner. Haaland was named player of the match, securing a dramatic 2-1 victory and keeping Norway's dream alive. Next up, the tournament arrived at the majestic New York-New Jersey Stadium in East Rutherford, where tournament favorites France took on Sweden. Les Bleus entered the pitch with supreme confidence, while the Swedish supporters filled their half of the stadium with a vibrant yellow wall. From the opening whistle, it was a showcase of French footballing royalty. Sweden fought courageously, but they had no answer for the sheer speed and creativity of the French attack. Kylian Mbappé delivered a masterclass, scoring a stunning individual goal and orchestrating two more to dismantle the Swedish defense. The final whistle blew on a comfortable 3-0 victory for France. Mbappé was the undisputed player of the match, sending a clear warning to the rest of the world as France marched into the round of 16. At the iconic Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, co-hosts Mexico faced a formidable Ecuador team. Playing in front of a raucous, passionate crowd of over 80,000 fans, El Tri entered as favorites, knowing that failure on home soil was not an option. The noise inside the Azteca was deafening, a cascade of green shirts and waving flags. Mexico delivered a clinical, disciplined performance, choking provoking Ecuador's attack and exploiting spaces on the wings. Raul Jimenez broke the deadlock with a brilliant header, and Julian Quiñones sealed the victory late in the second half with a composed finish. Named player of the match for his tireless work rate and opening goal, Jimenez led Mexico to a comfortable 2-0 victory, keeping the host nation's dream alive in spectacular fashion. The action then shifted to Atlanta Stadium, where England faced a highly motivated DR Congo. England entered as heavy favorites, but DR Congo had already proven they could compete with Europe's best. The atmosphere was vibrant, with Congolese fans bringing incredible color and energy to the stands. In a shocking turn of events, DR Congo took an early lead, catching the English defense sleeping with a rapid counterattack. England looked frustrated and rushed, but Captain Harry Kane rescued his nation. Kane equalized with a brilliant header before scoring the match winner late in the second half, turning the game on its head. Kane was named player of the match, securing a tense 2-1 victory and sparing England from a historic upset. In Seattle, the fans at the noisy Lumen Field witnessed a classic encounter between Belgium and Senegal. Belgium's golden remnants entered as favorites, but Senegal's physical dominance made them a terrifying opponent. The stadium was a battleground of chants, with the Belgian fans matched by the passionate Senegal supporters. The game was an absolute thriller, ending 2-2 in normal time after a breathless back-and-forth display of attacking football. In extra time, Belgium's class finally shone through. Kevin De Bruyne took control of the midfield, executing a jaw-dropping pass to assist the winning goal and secure a dramatic 3-2 victory. De Bruyne was named player of the match, guiding the Red Devils through an absolute war of attrition. The host nation USA then took center stage at the San Francisco Bay Stadium, taking on Bosnia and Herzegovina. Under the guidance of Mauricio Pochettino, the Americans entered as clear favorites, playing in front of a highly enthusiastic home crowd. The stadium was a sea of red, white, and blue, and the players responded immediately. Folarin Balogun opened the scoring with a brilliant sliding finish to give the USA an early lead. However, controversy struck when Balogun was shown a straight red card in the second half, leaving the USA to defend their lead with 10 men. The Americans showed incredible grit, and Christian Pulisic sealed the 2-0 victory with a brilliant late goal on the break. Pulisic was named player of the match as the 10-man USA advanced. The tournament then traveled back to Los Angeles Stadium, where European champion Spain faced Austria. Spain entered as heavy favorites, and their football on the night was nothing short of majestic. The stadium was bathed in Spanish red, and the fans were treated to a tiki-taka masterclass. Mikel Oyarzabal opened the scoring just 3 minutes in, setting the tone for a completely one-sided affair. Pedro Porro added a spectacular second with a powerful strike, before Oyarzabal completed his brace late in the match to seal a dominant 3-0 victory. Oyarzabal was named player of the match, proving that Spain's fluid, attacking style made them one of the most formidable teams in the tournament. In Toronto, the atmosphere was electric as Portugal took on Croatia in a highly anticipated European clash. Portugal entered as favorites, but Croatia's golden generation was determined to fight until the very end. The Croatian fans created a wall of sound, and their team rewarded them when Ivan Perisic scored a brilliant opening goal in the 53rd minute. Portugal looked frustrated, but their talisman Cristiano Ronaldo equalized from the penalty spot to restore hope. With the match seemingly heading to extra time, Gonçalo Ramos scored a dramatic 94th-minute header to break Croatian hearts. Ronaldo was named player of the match, leading Portugal to a thrilling 2-1 comeback victory. Over at BC Place in Vancouver, Switzerland faced off against Algeria in a tactical and disciplined battle. The Swiss entered as favorites, and they wasted no time establishing dominance in the cool Canadian air. The stadium was filled with the sounds of cowbells and Algerian drums, creating a unique and vibrant atmosphere. Breel Embolo opened the scoring in the 10th minute with a clinical finish inside the box, putting Switzerland in complete control. Just after the halftime restart, Dan Ndoye doubled the lead with a spectacular curling effort from the wing. Switzerland's defense was impenetrable, securing a comfortable 2-0 victory. Ndoye was named player of the match for his relentless energy and brilliant goal, sending Switzerland safely into the round of 16. The drama returned to Dallas Stadium, where Egypt took on a highly physical Australia side, and Egypt entered as slight favorites, but the Socceroos were prepared to make it a difficult physical battle. The atmosphere was incredibly tense, with both sets of fans creating a nervous energy throughout the arena. Australia took a surprise lead, but Egypt equalized through a sensational set piece to send the game into extra time. Neither side could find a winner in the additional 30 minutes, leading to a dramatic penalty shootout. Egypt's goalkeeper produced 2 spectacular saves, sealing a 4-2 victory on penalties. Named player of the match for his heroic saves, the Egyptian keeper sent his nation into wild celebrations. In Miami, the reigning world champions Argentina faced the ultimate underdogs, Cape Verde, at a sun-drenched Miami stadium. Argentina were overwhelming favorites, but Cape Verde played with absolutely no fear, creating a modern World Cup classic. The stadium was a boiling pot of blue and white, but the Cape Verdean supporters brought incredible noise and color. Cape Verde shocked the world by taking the lead twice, exploiting gaps in the Argentine defense. However, Lionel Messi showed his timeless class, scoring a breathtaking free kick and orchestrating a brilliant comeback. Argentina ultimately secured a dramatic 3-2 victory, escaping an absolute disaster. Messi was named player of the match, keeping the champions' title defense alive. The final match of the round of 32 took place at the Kansas City Stadium, where Colombia faced Ghana. Colombia entered as favorites, backed by a massive, colorful contingent of South American supporters who turned the stadium into a yellow cauldron. It was a highly physical, intense battle, with both teams committing hard tackles and playing at a frantic pace. Ghana's defense stood tall against relentless Colombian pressure, but the breakthrough finally came in the 82nd minute when Luis Diaz beat his defender and fired a powerful shot into the roof of the net. Diaz was named player of the match, securing a hard-fought 1-0 victory and booking Colombia's place in the round of 16. And just like that, the field was cut in half. 16 teams remained, but only 8 would survive the next battle. The stakes were higher than ever, and every mistake could end a nation's dream. The round of 16 kicked off under the beating sun at the Philadelphia Stadium, where tournament favorites France took on the giant killers of Paraguay. Paraguay, fresh off eliminating Germany, entered with immense confidence and set up a highly aggressive, disciplined low block. The heat was oppressive, reaching 39 degrees Celsius, making it a grueling physical test for both sides. France dominated possession but struggled to break through the stubborn South American defense. The breakthrough finally arrived in the second half when Kylian Mbappé was fouled in the box and calmly converted the resulting penalty. Mbappé was named player of the match as France held on for a gritty 1-0 victory, booking their place in the quarterfinals. Meanwhile, at the NRG Stadium in Houston, co-hosts Canada faced a monumental task against Morocco. Morocco entered as favorites, and their supporters completely dominated the arena, creating an intimidating wall of sound. Canada played with incredible courage, utilizing their signature high press, but Morocco's technical class and defensive structure proved to be far too strong. Azzedine Ounahi delivered a masterclass, scoring a spectacular second-half brace in the 50th and 82nd minutes to put Morocco in complete control. Soufiane Rahimi added a third deep in stoppage time to wrap up a dominant 3-0 victory. Ounahi was named player of the match, ending Canada's historic run and sending Morocco to the quarterfinals. The tournament then witnessed a truly historic showdown at the New York-New Jersey Stadium, where five-time champions Brazil faced a resurgent Norway. Brazil entered as favorites, but Norway possessed a golden generation, spearheaded by Erling Haaland. The atmosphere was electric, with Norwegian fans performing their famous Viking row. Brazil had a golden opportunity to take the lead when they were awarded a penalty, but Bruno Guimarães' effort was spectacularly saved by Ørjan Nyland. Norway capitalized on the momentum, and Haaland delivered a legendary performance, scoring 2 clinical goals to secure a historic 2-1 victory. Haaland was named player of the match, ending Brazil's World Cup campaign and sending Norway into the quarterfinals. Over at the legendary Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, co-host Mexico faced one of their sternest tests against England. The stadium was a boiling cauldron of 80,000 passionate fans, creating an intimidating atmosphere at high altitude. Mexico, who had not conceded a single goal all tournament, entered with belief, while England were determined to silence the crowd. Mexico took the lead through a brilliant counterattack, but England responded in the second half with a trademark header from Harry Kane. With the match deadlocked and the crowd roaring, teenage prodigy Gilberto Mora scored a sensational 88th minute winner from distance. Mora was named player of the match, sealing a historic 2-1 victory for Mexico and sending the nation into pure euphoria. In Dallas, the Iberian Derby took center stage as Portugal faced off against Spain. Spain entered as slight favorites, boasting a flawless defensive record, while Portugal relied on the legendary Cristiano Ronaldo in his final World Cup appearance. The stadium was split down the middle in red and yellow, creating a tense, emotional atmosphere. Spain's young sensation Lamine Yamal put on a show, terrorizing the Portuguese defense with his dazzling footwork. After a tight first half, Spain took the lead, but Portugal fought back to equalize. Late in the match, Yamal cut inside and unleashed a spectacular curling effort into the top corner to seal a 2-1 victory. Yamal was named player of the match, as a tearful Ronaldo bid farewell to the world stage. Next, the co-hosts, USA, welcomed Belgium to a packed Lumen Field in Seattle for a highly anticipated rematch of their famous 2014 clash. Belgium entered as favorites, but the USA received a massive boost as Folarin Balogun's suspension was rescinded, allowing him to start. The stadium was a chaotic wall of noise, with American fans creating an incredible atmosphere. Belgium took the lead through a clinical finish, but Christian Pulisic equalized with a spectacular free kick to send the game into extra time. In the 98th minute, Balogun latched onto a brilliant pass from Pulisic and fired home the winning goal, securing a dramatic 2-1 victory. Balogun was named player of the match, sending Seattle into absolute pandemonium. At the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, the reigning world champions Argentina squared off against Egypt. Argentina were heavily favored, but Egypt's compact defensive shape and the threat of Mohamed Salah made them a dangerous opponent. The arena was a sea of blue and white, with fans chanting Lionel Messi's name from the warm-ups. Lautaro Martinez opened the scoring early, but Egypt equalized from the penalty spot just before halftime. In the second half, Messi took complete control of the match, scoring a signature curling effort from the edge of the box and providing a genius assist to seal a comfortable 3-1 victory. Messi was named player of the match, orchestrating a masterclass to keep Argentina's dream of back-to-back titles alive. The final spot in the quarterfinals was decided at BC Place in Vancouver, where Switzerland faced Colombia. Colombia entered as favorites, backed by a massive, colorful crowd that turned the stadium into a sea of yellow. The Swiss played with incredible tactical discipline, taking an early lead through a powerful header from Briel Embolo. However, Colombia fought back with immense passion, equalizing through a stunning volley from James Rodriguez. With minutes remaining in normal time, Luis Diaz embarked on a spectacular solo run down the left flank, cutting inside to fire a sensational winner into the bottom corner. Diaz was named player of the match, securing a thrilling 2-1 victory and booking Colombia's place in the final 8. The round of 32 and round of 16 delivered unmatched drama, heartbreak, and triumph, leaving only 8 nations to battle for the ultimate glory. What was your favorite match of the tournament so far? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this complete World Cup recap, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another football documentary. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.